Guys, we're joined by our next guest, and it is Chauvin-Arnoux, the legends themselves, and we're joined by Elliot and Julian. And yeah, if you'd like to introduce yourselves a little bit and what your role is in Chauvin-Arnoux, and then we'll get going.
Not a problem. I'm Elliot Jose, Regional Sales and Technical Manager. First of all, I just want to say thanks for having us on. I support customers with equipment, basically, training them up and helping them wherever I can possible. So that is my job and role within Chauvin-Arnoux. Over to you, Julian.
Yeah, thank you. My name's Julian Grant. I've been here 10 years. So I'm the General Manager of Chauvin-Arnoux UK. And prior to that, I've done 27 years at Mega, a couple of years at Seawood. So test equipment my entire life, since 17, really.
So we got a lot of experience sitting by here.
We'd like to think so, wouldn't we? We'd like to say so.
If we had to drag you out the electrical industry, what would you be doing?
You wouldn't drag me out of it. That would not be possible. What would I be doing? Everyone would, it's the age-old thing, isn't it? Sitting on a beach somewhere and enjoying life.
No, you have to work. Okay. You have to work.
What would I be doing? I don't know. It's a really hard question. This is an industry that I've been in since I was 16. I've started off as an apprentice testing all instruments. So it's an industry that I haven't stepped away from. And it's one that probably I don't think I'll ever step away from. So it's really hard for me to sit here and think what would I want to be doing other than what I do. So I love what I do, and I
think he's just saying that because I'm here.
Not at all. If I hated it, I would say I hated it. But it's not. What would I do? I'd like to get a property. I read a lot of property books and stuff like that. And
like buying and selling?
No, renting more than anything. Yeah. So I've got one at the moment, and it's something that age-old thing. Everyone hates a landlord, but it's something I'm quite interested in. It's something I listen and read a lot of stuff about it. So
there you go. That's a good answer.
Yeah, that is what I would do.
What about yourself, Julian?
Well, mine's proper left field, innit? Because I did this. So I worked for Mega, as I said, for 27 years. After that, I went to Seawood, and when I left Seawood, I was paid. This is such a brilliant thing. I was paid to be off work for a year. So basically, the owner of the business didn't want me working for any other test equipment company for a year, so he paid me to be off. And in that year, I spent 40 grand on a 4-acre field and rescued pigs.
So random.
So I've always liked pigs. The whole children's pet and farm thing. I always thought pigs were cute. And when I was off, this piece of land came up for sale, so I thought, I'll just buy it anyway as an investment. But then I was talking to someone at the RSPCA, and they were saying they have so many micro pigs that end up needing to be rescued, because when pigs are born, they're tiny. So people think, oh, look, cute micro pig.
They want to take loads of pigs on.
I'll take this home, and it's going to be a cute little pet. But after about a year,
it gets 20 stone heavier, and
starts eating all the food in the house.
Exactly. So I bought a field, and for the year that I was paid to be off work, I rescued pigs. We were registered with the RSPCA, and my claim to fame is that I had 46 rescued pigs at the end of it.
Oh my God.
And then when I came to work at Chauvin-Arnoux, and obviously couldn't keep up with managing the pigs, so they all went to a rare breed centre in Maidstone, and I sold the field.
Nice. Was you like managing that yourself? Like, was you going to feed them, or was you having people doing that?
No. Every day, me and my wife Jo, because she used to work at Mega as well. When I left Mega to go to Seawood, they didn't want her to stay there, so we were both available. Yeah, so literally every day, jumped on a quad bike, rode out to the fields.
It's quite a nice thing to do, though. It's giving back.
I built the paddock fencing. I built the sties that they lived in. Yeah. We fed them every day. I've got videos. These things are such an intelligent animal. We turn up at the field, and like the pigs would literally run the length of the field to come and see us. And
no way.
Amazing.
This kind of leads into my next question. I think that kind of answers it as well. It's like, if you had all the time and money in the world, what hobby would you like to master, or a skill would you like to master? So I guess that would be yours.
I reckon, if I had all the money in the world and didn't have to work, I think I'd probably like to just go and do my version of Clarkson's farm.
Yes, I love that. I love that shit.
Just buy a big old farm, chuck a bunch of animals in it. Probably doesn't need to be
on the scale, but it still
doesn't need to make money, like it, because
if you've got all the money in the world, why would you need to?
And I think just, I don't want to sound being at one with nature and hanging out with these animals. It's very, very relaxing, you know. It takes away all the stress. So that'd be me, pig farmer.
What about you, Elliot?
All the money in the world.
And time, so you can master
time.
anything.
I've done a bit of travelling, and it was the most beautiful couple of months. I went to Vietnam and Cambodia, and it was really, really relaxing and nice. And I'd like to do a little bit more. So if I had all the money in the world, start off by going travelling and then see where it takes me. I think I'd definitely explore a bit. I'm not tied down on so many different levels that'd
be good.
Be the case.
I think that would be a lot of people's thing.
What about you anyway? Come on, what's
Formula One? I'd love to be able, like, if I had all the time and money, to be able to drive a Formula One car.
Okay.
Just to drive it, or to literally be a racing driver?
If I could, it'd be a racing driver. I think it'd just be so cool. But you need a lot of money.
You do need
and
a lot
time.
of money.
You need money and talent.
Yeah, and talent. Yeah. So that would be mine. But anyway, we'll end it with one quick question now. If you go back to see one historical event, what would it be?
Oh, is it quite a personal sort of, when you say historic, is it personal to us as individuals? So a traumatic event?
Anything.
Okay,
Anything.
Historical.
Like, I not necessarily an event for me, but I'd like to go back to the time of, like, the pyramids and shit to see
Watch them being built.
Yeah,
well, that'd be a good
built,
one.
just what's going on. I just find them so interesting and fascinating.
They are interesting.
Like that would be my kind of. I'd love to go back. How the hell did they build that?
I don't know about going back to a particular monumental event, but I think I'd like to go back and live in a simpler time.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe that's related to my desire to just hang out at a farm and not do very much for the rest of my life, but the rat race, the stress, the constantly chasing bills, mortgages, live to work, work to live, all of that lot.
Yeah.
I'd like to go back to a more mundane, relaxed
I think it's quite a nice
lifestyle.
angle. It's something we don't think about a lot, but that rat race you're talking about, we're all on it to a certain degree, and you can get stuck in that, can't you?
See, with you working for me at Chauvin-Arnoux, I don't want you to relax or stuff.
No, of course.
100% all the time.
So I want you to embrace the rat race and work as hard as you can to earn as much as you can.
That's it.
While I relax.
Well, I wouldn't say that. We all work hard here, as you know, and it's
true.
Make work your play, and you will never work another day in your life. Someone once told me.
Inspirational.
It's I've always tried to make work my play. I genuinely enjoy what I do, and it's not because he's just saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying this regardless. So it's really good. We've got a good team.
Yeah. How are you finding the show today?
Show's been great. It's I love talking about the products. I love talking about. We've got some really good power quality analyzers and power and energy loggers is some of the stuff that we've got.
Yeah.
And it's really good. So
obviously you guys know I use them as well. I love it. I love the gear. I think it's awesome.
That's good. It's our first show. We're doing 4 this year.
And what ones are they, so people can keep an eye out for?
So we're doing, I don't know what order they're in. We're doing this one, we're doing Sandown Park, we're doing Coventry, and we're doing Harrogate.
Yeah, good ones.
We're doing Harrogate because it's near to us. I think Coventry might be a little bit quiet this year because of CEF Live, and there's probably an influx of people going to that instead.
We done Coventry last year and it was really busy. It was a good one of the better ones. People love just to go to the shows, get a day off work and go.
Coventry was the famous curry event last year.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, so no, it's been a good show for us.
What about you? Have you enjoyed the show so far?
Yeah, to be fair, it's been hard trying to get people on the podcast because a lot of people are camera shy.
Of course.
I don't like being forceful with people. I don't like, come on. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's been good. It's like for Navitas, it's been great. Obviously, they seem busy over there. But yeah, now we're getting there. We still got obviously the rest of the day and tomorrow. I would imagine tomorrow will be busier as well. So.
Well, we got another 3 Chauvin-Arnoux staff. So
we'll get them on.
We'll get on as many people as we can. I'll try and think of some different questions, or I'll ask them the same questions.
Ask them the same. It's got to be very similar. We all like for like, just to see what they would do if they had loads of money.
I will. Definitely. No, I appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks for that. And great.
Cheers for
you guys for watching.
Brilliant. Thanks. Cheers. See you later.
See you later.